Today I'm hanging out with some of my favorite What I'm Liking guests in person for the first time. People like Arlo and Akira. Give it up for those salmon croquettes. Woo! That food was so good. I met my next guest virtually last season. He's a high school automotive teacher in California who, with the help of his students, restored a vintage Jeepster for the family of a recently passed firefighter. For 6 years, retired California Fire Captain Shane Porter bonded with his sons, working together to restore a 1969 Jeepster. It was a passion project that came to a halt last year when Shane passed away. That is until a local high school teacher volunteered to have his class take over the project. Now, a year later, the Jeep looks brand new, and Shane's family couldn't be more grateful. We have Shane's wife, Tigger, on the line right now, along with Bob, the high school teacher who took on the project.
I'm an automotive technology instructor and came back to my class, talked to my advanced class, and they said, we have to do this for the family. It was not even a question. We did a 15-month restoration on it, and when we gave it back to the family, it was a very emotional day, and it wasn't a dry eye in the house.
They did this out of the kindness of their heart, and they did this because of Bobby's teaching. My boys are gone now. My oldest is in the Air Force, and my youngest is in the Army, and Shane. So I'm alone now. So when I need it the most, I just get in the Jeep, and I drive, and it's like we're all together again.
Well, since then, that teacher went on to be named one of California's Teachers of the Year. He is a true overachiever. He's joining us now. Please welcome Bob, everybody. Nice to meet you in person. Say hello.
Hello. Hi, guys. How you doing?
Do you often help families with your automotive skills? Is that often what you do?
We do. Tigger actually brought the Jeepster in about a week ago for us to do an oil change, so the students actually got to see the Jeep again, and that was kind of cool for them to experience that. But
yeah.
We have a local family center that reaches out to us if there's families that are in need or can't afford to have their car repaired. So they'll actually contact us, and they'll bring their cars to us, and then my students will go through a diagnostic and go through the checklist and do a full inspection on the vehicle and make sure it's safe for their families. So we try to reach out as much as we can. A lot of my students don't have college as in their future, so the skills they learn in my program and the certifications that they earn will help them get employed, and they can actually get out into the industry right out of high school.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really a trade school. Did y'all have a teacher like this?
I did. First of all, shout out to all the teachers out there.
Yes.
I can remember hearing your story, and thank you for sharing. But here, Miss Jones was my high school counselor. Yeah. And I can remember shortly after my mom passed away, she was just there to help, get me back on the right path and guide me. And I just really appreciated that. So, again, shout out to all the teachers.
Yeah. And you didn't expect to be a teacher, right?
No, I grew up holding the wrench with my dad. At 14, we restored a motorcycle together, and my first job was at a motorcycle shop, and I was in and out of the automotive and boat industry for about 20 years. And in 2010, I started volunteering at my daughter's school and fell in love working with students. My first job, I actually worked in a special ed department at a high school and really loved it. My wife convinced me, she's also in education, convinced me to get my teaching credential. Me being the overachiever, I actually have 5 credentials and a master's degree.
Yeah.
Right? So,
that's incredible.
And I took over a program at Corona High School.
I didn't have time to do all that. Like, I was like, you just skipped right over that. That's incredible. Sorry, keep going.
So I took over the program at Corona High School, and my first year I had 97 students in it, and it was kind of a struggling program. I revamped it, developed my own curriculum, and designed it like I would if it was an actual production shop. And now I have 125 students every year. I'm waitlisted, so students actually come from other areas just to come to my program and be in my class.
That's incredible. So you're fixing up another car right now, and it's pretty special for you, right?
So we are currently restoring a 1972 Chevelle that I purchased a few years ago. My father actually asked me if he was going to be able to drive it when it's done. And unfortunately, there he is. Unfortunately, he passed away in March. So when the car is finished, my dad had a nickname in the Air Force, Pack Rat, so we will name the car after my dad. So
that says a lot about your dad, Pack Rat. Well, we need to take a short break, but when we come back, we're going to meet one of Bob's students and hear her story, plus the amazing way that he's helping his students after they graduate. Everybody say hello to Rylee. Hello. Hi, and meet everybody else. Meet Akira. So you're one of the few girls, right, in the class?
Yes.
Yeah.
So in our advanced class, I'm 1 out of 6 girls.
Yeah.
And out of our entire program, 110 students, there's 26 of us girls.
Oh my God. How did you get into like automotive stuff? Like,
So actually, I grew up wrenching on cars with my dad in the garage. My uncle rebuilds Harleys, so it's always been in the family. We're a bunch of gearheads.
yeah.
The minute I knew Corona High had an auto program, I knew I wanted to be a part of it. And here I am 3 years later, an auto
You are
first year.
so cool. That is so cool. So you also give scholarships, right, to students?
What's that? I'm sorry.
You also give, I know they were very excited. You also give scholarships to students as well, right?
I do. I have 3 scholarships that we offer. One of them is the Bailey Brown Memorial Automotive Scholarship. Bailey was a student with me for 4 years.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, her first year of college, she was involved in a car accident and passed away. So I've been real close with the family. So this is the 3rd year that I'm doing the scholarship. And what the scholarship is for, any female that goes through my program for either 3 or 4 year pathway, they're eligible for this scholarship to help them go into a post-secondary trade school or automotive college.
What a beautiful thing she did.
And then I have the other, I know, I'm sorry. The other scholarships I have another one.
Sad. I'm sorry, I'm gonna collect myself. Okay.
Another scholarship I offer is the Horvath Family Circle City Rotary, where they give me $5,000 each year, and I pick 2 of my top students. They get a $1,500 tool set and $1,000 to go towards their post-secondary school. And then the Tigger, the Porter family, gave me money as well, and I used that scholarship to give small tool sets to my seniors that actually worked on that project with us. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, Rylee, you have something you want to say to Mr. Mother, right?
So on behalf of all of us students, I want to thank you for constantly encouraging us to be the best that we can be and being dedicated and just going above and beyond. And then, sorry, on a personal note, I want to thank you for always supporting me when everything got rough for me and just being my absolute favorite teacher and being the best.
I love it. Well, Bob, as I've said, I love how you're helping kids build on their strengths, and our season-long partner, Pilot Pin, makers of G2, the go-to pin of the Kelly Clarkson Show, they want to celebrate true overachievers just like you. So to help you hand out more scholarships, they're giving you $5,000 to help out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And it's just, I'm going to double it because I think it's so important what you're doing. So I'm going to double it for you as well.
Thank you so much.
It's so cool what you're doing, especially for females that maybe don't feel like it's an area they're comfortable in. It's really cool.
But I want to add, it's my program is so successful, not from me. It's their dedication and my students, their commitment to my program and the stuff that they do outside of school hours that has made my program so successful. So I would not be here or Teacher of the Year without them. It's
Team
it's
effort.
all of them. It's the dedication they have is just heartwarming for me, and that's why I do what I do. I love my job.
Absolutely.